Just to recap a few items. I want to go over some comments real quick, do a quick video. Hopefully you are looking at the time and go, yeah, he actually stuck to it. It is a quick video. So boom and boom. I am going to go over the Laura Rutledge one again. So it's called Tua and yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. She does have the 404 on her shirt, which reps the Book of Revelation. And she is born October 2nd, 1988. And which is the exact day of the Donnie Darko date, which is why she is propped up everywhere. And that was also my address, the 404 Lime Street address, right? My first 3 years of my life. So let's move on to her talking with the 9/11 or the 11/9 thrown up there. The most iconic play in Alabama history, Satan's Ghost in the Machine team. You got the 911 up there. Yeah, I'm a little compromised with my voice here, but that's okay. And she's going to call it the 2nd and 26 for October 2nd and 26 days later. And we know that 28 days later will even be more meaningful. World War III.
When you think about the 2nd and 26 and how much that's haunted Georgia fans, and then
World War III.
When you think about the 2nd and 26, about the 2nd and 26, about the 2nd and about the 2nd and the 2nd and 26, the 2nd and 26, and the 2nd and 26, and the 2nd and 26.
The 2nd of October and 26 days later is kind of what I got the feeling from what she's saying. She very specifically called it the 2nd and 26. Now the 26 could have a different meaning. I get that. But the fact that this lady born on the 2nd of October 1988 and the fact that they had that 911 for us, I know Michael and I don't believe in coincidences, so, but you're more than welcome to believe in them all you want. And 26.
I wanted to know the name of the play that was called in the huddle. Y'all want to know what Tua and 26 was called in the huddle?
So it's also called Tua and 26. 2nd and 26. So I wonder what Tua comes to in Gematria. Just plain Tua.
Train right, Jill Seattle.
Train right, Jill Seattle. And I emailed that to Mike. He asked in the comments of this. Train right, Jill Seattle. And they don't always do the subtitles properly, but I think they will definitely do it right here.
In the huddle. Y'all want to know what 2 and 26 was called in the huddle? Train right.
The setting only applies to the current video. Adjust caption visibility and settings for all videos. Maybe it doesn't give me an option to do it in this video. So usually I can just click that. And it will turn on. And it didn't. So no big deal. Oh, it's on, y'all. There it is. Train right, Jill.
Jill Seattle.
Train right, Jill Seattle. Just as I heard it. So, Michael, we can go with that because that's the way I heard it, and that's the way it even comes across on the. So, that might really prove something for us in the gematria search, Michael. Good stuff. Thank you, my friend. And I sent it to myself too to do. So if you don't get to it, I'll definitely get to it. I like Michael just to go where he's called to go. You know what I mean? So Christian Schultz said, baby born at Forbes Hospital arrives at 2:22, which I tell you all the 222 code is for Eve from the movie All About Eve, because everything is about Eve in their world and in our world. When it comes down to it, she had to do what she had to do for everything else to be brought forth through this amazing process that the Lord has put through since before the foundation of the world, through the foundation of the world, through the very end times, which we're now living in. Once the Antichrist established, and he is to us, who has eyes to see and ears to hear, then we're just waiting for the official deadly wound event to officially open the book up. And so the 222 is the Bible verse in Genesis 2, verse 22, where Adam's rib is removed and Eve is formed, or his wife is formed. So she was born at 222 on to 222, February 4th. So the baby's born on the 2nd. Now I'm seeing the 4th, so I'm a little confused. Sometimes I do get confused reading Christian's posts, and it's not his fault. It's just my inability to decipher. Baby born at Forbes Hospital arrives at 2:22 on 2/2/22. February 4, 2:22 at 1:11 a.m. Freya was born on 2:22 in the afternoon on February 2nd. So that's 2:22 on 2/2/22. If in the picture, she is wearing a Batman outfit. So I read it flat just to see how it would read. I don't follow what the February 4 at 1:11 is about. If you just remove that, baby born, then the name is given Freya born on, same times, same parameters. So let's go ahead and copy, paste, click images. I don't see anything about a baby being born at 2:22. What is 2/2/22 means, why seeing 2:22 is a powerful sign? Better be very careful about the words powerful sign, right? Because that's when people start getting into being misled. And that's what that Joseph Aquaviva guy was doing. He was like really trying to sell it as something, I don't know. It was just very weird. Somebody that was a Facebook friend of mine, and I followed his site for a while, and then I realized he's all about Obama as the Antichrist. He's all about free will, doesn't understand the truth in the Bible, and he's asking people for money. Yeah. Not a good fit. 86th. So in numerology, angel numbers have strong significance, and 2/2/22 is the date charged with special energy. You see why you need to stay away from that stuff? And that's what the Joseph Aquaviva guy sells. So you have to be very careful. I wouldn't say be very careful. I would say run the other way. Now, I know somebody that does follow him, and two people that follow him. One follows him to sort of harass him, I think, and the other follows him to just see what's being said, to maybe grab something from what he's saying, and then using it as an investigative tool, kind of like how I follow the AI site Angel White or Shaking My Head Productions. I'll follow those channels, or Into the Stars, or anybody else. Theology Ed, I think they're controlled op, but 80% of what they're giving, or 70% is going to be the truth. They're just going to always lead you down the wrong hole. The Joe Aqua guy probably gives you about 30% truth, 70% down the wrong hole, but still the 30% might be something you haven't thought of. So I get that. So I would just say to the rest of y'all, be very careful about who you follow. Forget Groundhog Day. 2/2/22 is Trumpet Day. Also, I changed the 2 to Trumpet Day since we had said too many 2s already. So forget Groundhog Day. 2/2/22 is Trumpet Day also. Blows a trumpet to celebrate Trumpet Day. Call it Tuesday. Get it? TWOSDAY. 2/22/22. Well, I think when I ran the numbers, it was an 8088. It's 8088 day. If you take it out a step further, and that's what October 2nd is going to be. It's going to be half that. It's going to be the 404. When you go to 10 times 2 times 2022, you got the 404, which what she was wearing on her shirt, by the way. And we tell you that's the day the book of Revelation is opened, because that's the day of the deadly wound. And it does come up to 404 when you run the numbering system that the Lord had showed me to run. Now, it is also day 275. Times the second and the month. And there's also 90 days left to go. And I know 1189 is Donald J. Trump. Now you got the 100089, which is Candy's third marriage number, which I said always thought she would get married before the event took place, because how Donald J. Trump comes to 888 or 1189, and 888 or 89 is different ways you would say her third marriage number. She's been engaged for years. Anyway, a single digit with a 0 times it by that. Okay. And yeah, I get it. There's 3 6s in there, but I don't look too much into that. There's my birthday, 706. Remember, my birthday from this October 2nd date is 88 days. That's pretty crazy. There's a lot of crazy stuff. I show Michael stuff all the time. He's like, that's crazy. And so anyway, Christian, thank you. Big heart, thumbs up. And let me see if we got anything in the preps. So Trump Soleimani. I was watching We Seek and We Find. And it said, should I blow this up for y'all? So you can really see it. Because y'all just can't see nothing in that small font. January 3rd was when Soleimani went down. And then they released the video on about killing Trump because of Soleimani on January 13th, 2022. And I said, well, that's 2 years and 10 days. And when you get the 10-2 combo, you're looking at October 2nd again. Is that not just crazy? Am I just making this stuff up? And I'm just, because that's what We Seek and We Find gave me those dates. But I mean, am I just like reaching for all this stuff to bend October 2nd, 2022 to my will? Like, am I just reaching and trying to bend things to see what I want to see? Or is it really, do y'all get the feeling like that's really what all the tells are, that they're really trying to tell us that it's October 2nd, 2022? I don't know. I don't know. But this is definitely worthy of the you know, to put it in the file for sure. So I'll put it in the file. Day of the Jackal was a movie, and it was something else that was on the same video from We Seek and We Find. And so I want to, that's already in my Gematria folder, if I'm not mistaken. The Day of the Jackal. If not, okay, so I will put it there. Michael, if that's something you want to look at, feel free, but I'll definitely put it in a folder for me to get on and get into there. So we are done with prep on my end. Michael's prep. The Daily Journal Telluride, January 2nd, 1903, Colorado Historic Newspapers collection. Fighting ram kills tiger. So Michael's telling us to put all of our money on the Rams because they're going to beat the Tigers. But will they beat them by the spread? See, that's how they get you. We don't bet. We're just joking. A news story from 119 years ago. At a zoo in India. It's fascinating. I think We Seek and We Find had something like that in their video. A shirt with a ram and a tiger. I don't know what it all means, man, but you got the Rams and the Tigers in the last Super Bowl. In our opinion, the last Super Bowl. Always subject to change, but seems to be where my brain is. Now, Super Bowl 55 streaker. Michael says Revelation 2:10 tattoo, which is October 2nd. What Revelation 2:10 says is the book of Revelation is open on the second day of the 10th month. And most countries do write their dates very separately, as separately from Los Estados Unidos. They do put the day and then the month and then the year. We put month, day, year. So that's literally telling you this planned, programmed streaking event, Revelation, is opened. He's got his shirt open, chest open. It's opened on the second day of the 10th month. That's another very strong October 2nd tell. Very strong. Dark Knight Rises kicker, 19 Raven. Gematria to follow. Wow. Michael's on it, boy. Will it be when the Ravens play the Steelers? Okay. It says Ravens, Michael, so that's something to look at. You know, the NFL schedule comes out, I think, March 27th. When does the NFL 2022 schedule come out? And it'll say May 27th. May 2022. May 12th, I'm sorry. May 12th. Oof, last year was May 12th. I don't know. In May, okay. So, Michael, I was thinking, what happens if the Jets play the Raiders, which was the Heidi game, the Heidi Bowl? Well, the Jets might play the Raiders and the Ravens might be playing the Steelers. They're in the same division. What division are the New York Jets in? AFC East. What division are the Las Vegas Raiders in?
The Las Vegas Raiders are in the AFC West.
AFC East plays AFC West in 2022.
Here is some information for what division does the AFC West play in 2022? Here's a summary from The Athletic. The AFC West faces the AFC South, NFC West, and their 17th game will come against an NFC South team. The NFC East has the NFC North, AFC South, and a team from the AFC North.
So the Jets are not scheduled to play the Raiders next year or this coming year. Okay, so I don't get that. What division are the Steelers in?
The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the AFC North.
Same one as the Ravens. So here's what we're looking at, Michael. They play each other twice a year. This game is in Pittsburgh's home stadium. If Pittsburgh has a home game against division rival Ravens, on October 2nd or the full moon of October 9th, which would be when the abyss is opened. Remember, the hole opens up at the stadium. So he would come through the abyss on that full moon that we see in IPAC GOAT. Now, the chances of the Steelers hosting the Ravens would be on that date or on either one of those dates would be 2 out of 18 or 1 out of 9. Well, them playing each other would be 2 out of 9. Excuse me, 1 out of 9. But playing in the Steelers stadium is 1 out of 18, straight up. The chances are 1 out of 18. That'll be very interesting when the schedules come out. That's something we've got to look for. Okay, and I don't think we'll forget to look for that. It says Ravens right there on his schedule. Dark Knight Rises kicker 19 Raven. The full moon is on the 9th. WON9, WON9. I don't know, but that's very interesting. Thank you for that, Michael. Well, is that everything? We've got nothing from Shaking My Head Production, nothing from Angel White in a while. Shaking My Head Production was rolling them out non-stop. And suddenly it's just stopped. That's fine. Maybe they're on a different channel. Maybe they got a strike. That happens a lot. On purpose, of course. Shaking My Head Productions 2. That's just Shaking My Head Productions. Shaking My Head Productions. They've got other channels, or they did. So anyway, I don't know why I haven't seen anything lately. But that's okay. So very interesting things to look forward to. Love y'all very much. Hopefully we didn't go too long and we kept to our word. All right, love you.